Coffee this late? I guess it's this early for you, Ahmad. I will say I did go back and take a look at my
leads to this mirror.
my party setup for the last time I played this game. Literally this. Exactly the same. I mean, to the surprise of not me, but of course. Dorian. Tom Rainier.
Good. Let's see where this Canary took his wounds.
But I went back and took a look at how long it took me to beat this the last time, which is approximately 2.5 hours, so should beat this game today. Could be even sooner because I'm running a significantly better build than I did last time.
Elven ruins. I'm not sure we're even in Orlais anymore. Another Kunari, dressed like the one in the Winter Palace.
He's part of their military, dressed for war.
A-da-dum. Purple fire? Why are you just standing down here, Dorian? I'm like, now where are the other idiots? Damn it. Everyone, just hold position. Hold! The fuck did Dorian go? But there's a shiny! I will get it. Okay, maybe I won't figure out how to get it. I say as I continue to try. Fine. I surrender. I only died 7 times in a row attempting it.
Scorch marks everywhere. This is the work of a mage.
A powerful one. I can still feel the heat crackling.
We need to find out why these Kunari were here and who did this to them.
I know the answer to both. Magic and war.
Over there, Kunari. If we want to know why they're here, we've got to get across to that island.
Oh, this one doesn't seem to be... Oh, because this one's broken. Doy. Okay. Spare champion.
The elves bound a spirit here. It feels
Old. Very
old.
What does it want?
The earth.
We're visitors. We didn't mean to disturb you.
I guess he doesn't care. Ow.
I think that spirit considered us intruders.
We are intruders. We aren't ancient elves.
It must have been set to guard something.
We are intruders.
Too bad we're not here at night. We could come back when it's dark, use the stars to see exactly where we are.
We're on the ground,
I meant where in the world.
but I'm right here.
I don't... the more things change.
Don't worry, I can't anymore.
We should come back at night so we can use the stars to tell out exactly where we are. We're here. On the ground. Thank you, Cole. You have solved the mystery. There's more loot over there. But the purple fire is painful.
That was like veil fire. It claimed this was a refuge for elven slaves.
Cowering, cringing, blinking in the light. Then cool hands, kind voices. Sleep now, you're safe.
This whole valley was a sanctuary created by the dreadwolf Fen'Harel.
Fen'Harel? The Dalish elves' god of misfortune.
Fen'Harel. The Silent
Oblivion
Tower.
only took us a short distance. That's the same lake we saw from the other tower.
Has its uses. Move a lot of soldiers around quickly that way.
Somebody left their sock and book. Or is that a picture? It's a book.
Dead, but his blade's clean. He was taken by surprise.
This can't have happened too long ago. The blood's not even dry.
I mean, it probably just joined all the other socks that are missing in the dryer.
Go again. What a change of pace from the Winter Palace. A clear sky, a beautiful view, and yes, fields and fields of stripweed as far as the eye can see.
How do you know that?
Terrible stuff. Looks like grass, stings like a knife, and causes sores if you so much as brush against it. So, of course, everyone in Menrathus insists it makes a very decent tea.
Insists it makes very decent tea. Right, we want the shiny. That is a singular step. Here. Yep. That is indeed how physics works. Well, what? Aw, it moved me back. That's not what I wanted. Yep. Did it again. Ah, oh. I didn't see it happen. It didn't happen. All that for 237 gold. Worth it. Weird.
This is Fen'Harel helping former slaves as a mortal, not a god.
He made this because he didn't want followers worshipping him.
Worship makes you more. He just wanted to help.
Fen'Harel sounds like quite the rebel. The old elven gods must have simply loved that.
Simply love that. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
This claims the elven gods were just Evaneris, powerful, but completely mortal mages.
Almost like these slaves were being untaught what they'd learned. Being formed into a rebellion.
If that's true, Fen'Harel was teaching these freed slaves the truth about these false gods.
It's a rave. Ah. Anchor now automatically generates focus. Oh, I can go invulnerable.
What happened?
I'm not sure. It stopped at least.
Does that mean I can now go backwards and get my treasure?
I don't like it here. Did the Canary live here?
These Kunari were running when they died. Let's find where this battle began.
Do we actually even need these? No. Am I going to take them because they are shinies and I have died multiple times trying to get them? Yes. Am I stubborn like that? Oh, hell yeah. Alright.
This looks like it fits into that pedestal by the broken bridge.
Oh. I needed to take that and then go backwards. Whoops! I'm like a firefly. Glowy butts.
Canary!
The Inquisition doesn't leave alive.
Like, don't mind us, we're just bullying you up here on this little pedestal. 10 out of 10, nailed it. Oh, Cole, dying again.
What the?
Why did those Kunari attack the Inquisition on sight?
Kunari soldiers always have orders. The Kunes declared us an enemy.
Are you saying the entire Kunari nation wants us dead?
Well, at last the Inquisition and Tevinter have something in common.
At last!
You know, I'll bet I could do that.
Yeah, I know, and I bet you could have been following us from the get-go.
That's Sven Harel, removing the face markings from a Dalish elf.
Cleansed, fresh-faced where the marks once marred. Fenharel helping, healing, giving hope.
But these ruins are older than the Dalish.
Maybe the markings used to have a different meaning.
Tell everyone else to hold position. Hopefully. Nope. Freaking nerds still following me around. All those heckin' nerds! Alright, I just wanted to see if there's anything shiny outside. There wasn't! Yep. I did. Ya heckin' nerd! What? What does it want from me? What do you want from me? Fen-Haral keeps his gaze on the one light. So light only one side. The side that the dog looks at. Okay, light the only one. I already did. Okay, light a singular light. Got it.
What's this?
Good question. Oh. Box! Boring.
Hidden weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evanurus posing as Vods.
Interesting word, Evanurus. If all it means is mage leader, well, they were basically magisters.
Basically magisters.
A note about an unknown intruder coming through an alluvion. They turned spirits against us, then fled.
It must be a mage. They killed any Kunari in the way and let the spirits do the rest.
Two parties then. The Kunari, and a mystery agent determined to stop them. Come on. We have to warn people about the Kunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
The Kunari's design.
One dead Canary was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Canary may not be friendly to the Inquisition, but they have no reason to attack us.
They also have no reason to be here, or using Illuvians at all.
Using Illuvian.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now, Your Holiness.
Cullen, please just call me Liliana.
Yes, Liliana.
It appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
First the Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
We must ensure that the Canary do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Orlais and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
Could we use the Kunari threat to remind everyone how valuable the Inquisition still is?
Not until we know more. It will be fine. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
We, Your Holiness?
You do, Josie?
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Kunari are doing and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
Our honor guard on why they are so utterly useless.
Everything going all right so far?
I'm surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
You just missed them. Duke Cyril keeps asking me for spoilers for my next book.
So, Bran used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
Provisional Viscount.
Provision.
With a permanent appointee finally in the Viscount's office, I am free to return to my post as Seneschal. He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it, too.
He's good at it,
I don't understand how you just become a Viscount.
When the ruler of a marcher state dies and there's no heir, the nobles of the city pick a new ruler. Only none of Kirkwall's nobles actually want the throne. Most of them think it's cursed, actually. They can't leave it empty, though, or some other state like Starkhaven or Ansburg will probably invade. I complained about the empty office when it interfered with my reconstruction efforts. They took that as volunteering.
They took that as volunteering. Oh, okay.
Need me for anything?
You're more comfortable being called by your real name now?
Comfortable? Not quite yet. I didn't want to be Rainier for such a long time. To be quite frank, he was an ass. But
he was an ass.
I've changed. And reclaiming my name has allowed me to reconnect with people I haven't seen in years. Family. It wouldn't have happened without you.
Oh, okay.
And
Take care.
We don't need to talk to everybody. Let's go back and kill things. Yeah!
Watch your tongue.
Back into the breach.
More Canary!
that path wasn't there before.
The rocks didn't move themselves. They found a way to make a path.
What's this?
Are you
Let's
not...
see where our horned friends were headed.
Well, 1 second. I got distracted. Ooh, piece of candy.
This goes everywhere, even places that aren't anymore.
What do you mean it goes to places that aren't anymore? What's that supposed to mean? What level are we? 27. Set him on fire. One. That's what I meant to do. No! Son of a bitch! It is stuck! Get out from behind here, bitch! What? I'm just leaving. Ha ha ha! Yeah, fuck that. We spent 20 years too long in there. Wasn't going through that again.
Those Canary cons have gotten far. Be ready.
Screaming far away. It wants to wake up but can't remember how. No one should be here.
We need to find out what these Kunari were up to. So let's go see, shall we? Looks like there was a bad cave-in. Have a huge operation here.
A lot of trouble waiting to happen.
This place isn't stable.
You can practically feel it, can't you? All that rock hanging above your head. Smuggled an unpopular baron out of all A-ones. He insisted we use the deep road so no one would follow. 9th day out, we camped in a cabin by a lake. Stunk to high heaven, but I couldn't place the smell. We woke to a Carter ambush. I shouted orders, grabbed a sword and a lantern. The dwarf fighting me froze at the light. On a hunch, I told my men to run, cut down the dwarf, and toss the lantern into the lake. It exploded into flames. Some sort of oil in the water. Found the surface just in time, since the blaze went for days.
I'm glad you didn't die.
I wanted to for about a week. Then we had a long discussion with the Baron about hazard pay.
Hazard pay.
The mark is glowing again.
Well, maybe the anchor can make itself useful down here.
We're investigating the Canary plot.
The Kunari were definitely up to something. Excavating that cave-in maybe.
Gunpowder treason plot? Really? I was hoping that would set off this bomb. It, did. Alright.
Deep stalkers. Don't get surrounded.
Like, I'm not the one who's surrounded. They're surrounded by me.
It's silence where no one can hear.
Pitch black and full of monsters. Lovely.
Lovely.
Look, someone up ahead.
Stay back. Oh, wait. Your hand. Are you the Inquisitor?
Odd to find a human down in the deep roads at all, let alone one surrounded by Kunari.
We don't have much time. Please, what the Vidasala is doing, you have to stop her.
The Vidasala?
She's the leader of the Canary here. She hates magic. Her job was to study it and stop it at all costs. Not anymore. I don't care whether you serve Fenharel or not. Someone has to stop her.
Why did the Kunari think that the Inquisition serves Fenharel?
I don't know. The Vidasala said it, and the Canary here accepted as fact. We've had agents of Fenharel causing trouble all over the crossroads. Sabotage, making spirits attack us. I assume the Inquisition was their army. That you came here because Fenharel told you to.
Who are you exactly?
My name is Jeren. Sir Jeren, once. I was a Templar in Kirkwall, until I joined the Qun.
You're Kunari?
Kirkwall was...
Madness.
Chaos. The Canary were like the eye of a storm. I stand for order and discipline. Protecting the innocent from magic. But this plan... it's as mad as Meredith ever was.
What is it that you want me to stop?
This place is a lyrium mining and processing center. The Canary need it for... Have you ever heard of Sarabas?
It's what the Kunari call mages.
Even as a Templar, I'd never seen anything like the power Sarabas can unleash. And now Vidasala is giving them lyrium. A lot of lyrium. It's part of something she calls Dragon's Breath. There's more to it than that, but I couldn't find out what. The Canary don't like it when you ask too many questions.
Where are we? Why are there elven mirrors in the deep roads?
This place is close to something like a lyrium spring. The more we mine, the more there seems to be. As for the mirrors, I don't know. Maybe the elves were mining here too.
What are you doing down here?
The Canary wanted me to teach them everything I knew about lyrium. Where it comes from, everything it can do, how we put it to use. I knew enough from my time in the Order. They figured out more. I'm not sure how. Maybe they got to the Carter.
The Kunari can't be mining their own lyrium. It kills anyone who tries, other than dwarves.
It killed the Canary at first. But Canary workers have a discipline only Tranquil can match. And they're quick learners. They figured it out.
That's not seriously the name of the plan, is it? Dragon's Breath.
You know that most Dragon's Breath destroys everything in its path, right? She said it would save the South. That can mean only one thing. An invasion. This mine is the only source of lyrium the Canary have. They're using Gatlock, the explosive powder in the round casks, to mine, so they don't have to touch raw lyrium. If you get the primers from Central Supply, you can prime the Gatlock and detonate it. The mines will go up in flames.
Even if I succeed, will that really stop the Vidasala?
It would be a start. Deep Stalkers and Cave-ins will cut off reinforcements, but they'll still come when they hear trouble. You've got to find the Vidasala to end this war before it begins.
There's no telling how bad things will get when I destroy the mine. You'd better get moving.
I will. Good luck, Inquisitor.
Let's go. We have a lyrium mine to ruin.
Let's go.
It shouldn't be this dark. Dwarven buildings are lit by molten rock. That doesn't just go out.
Nice one, dude.
I've lived with the Canary threat all my life. If it escalates, it won't just be Tevinter fighting them.
Now we just need primers. it's barely holding together.
There's...
Ambush!
This is where they dig. Tricks and trials so the singing stones don't kill them.
If that Templar was telling the truth, the Primus should be in here.
Sarebas.
We're almost there.
Oof.
We've got the Primus. Let's go explode some Gallock.
Yeah, make things go boom boom. Boom boom, we make the things go go go. Boom 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 boom.
What a well-oiled operation the Canary have. I think we should explode it, don't you?
run away!
About this Dragon's Breath plan.
I doubt the Oxmen or that rising floodwater will make it easy for us.
Nah. Thank you, creepy whispering voice.
We should see where that leads. Josephine were probably at war with the Cure. Anyone? Ugh, they're going to kill me.
Yes. Sounds fun.
Dragon's breath. The Kunari always enjoy their metaphors.
But what does it mean?
Who knows? Qunari agents moving through Illuvians to attack the south is bad enough already.
I still do not understand why they accused the Inquisition of serving Fen'Harel.
Corypheus set himself up as a god. Maybe someone who knows Elven history is doing the same.
But how does that implicate us? What made them decide that the Inquisition serves this Fen'Harel?
Hopefully we will learn more after we have stopped them.
Let's see the Exalted Council try to disband the Inquisition after we've saved them from this dragon's breath.
We must find out what Dragon's Breath is first. For now, our only lead is the Qunari leader, the Vidisala.
Gentlemen!
My apologies, Lady Josephine. There has been an incident with one of your soldiers.
How dare you? It was bad enough that the Inquisition chose not to inform the Exalted Council of the Qunari corpse.
Ole would have been happy to help with the matter.
But now your own guards are attacking servants? You have overstepped your bounds.
Thank you for bringing this to my attention, gentlemen. I'll see to this personally.
Thank you, Inquisitor. Ole stands ready
What
to
a
assist the Inquisition,
bootlicker.
as always.
Secrets and lies. Do you understand why we fear your Inquisition? You act as if you're the solution to every problem. How long before you drag us into another war?
Well, you see, sir, the Qunari already want to invade. And they're already looking for a pretext.
What's going on here?
The Orlesians tried to take one of our people, Inquisitor. We've secured the area.
This is the Winter Palace. You cannot simply seize control when one of your guards attacks a servant.
The Inquisition is handling this. When some noble commits a crime of fashion, you can take over.
I only asked what he was doing.
And when I refused to bow to the Inquisition's dogs, you attacked me. How would you like us to handle the situation, Inquisitor?
That barrel there, where did it come from?
I was ordered to bring wine for the guests.
You're lying.
Your Inquisition soldiers are completely out of control.
No, we're in control. Keep talking and you'll find yourself in chains.
Ooh. Ooh. I mean... Ah, you're right. It is 3. I mean, it's obviously Gatlock, so...
Please take the servant into custody.
Right away, Your Worship.
Inquisitor?
Ambassador Montillier will explain later. For now, please hold the servant for questioning.
As you say, Inquisitor, Lord Cyril will hear about this.
Inquisitor, I also found this by the barrel. I can't read the language.
I can't read the language.
Did you resolve the problem with the guard?
The guard is the least of our problems. Someone smuggled Gatlock barrels into the Winter Palace.
Smile, Inquisitor. There are many eyes upon us. At least now we know the true extent of the Dragon's Breath.
The guard who confronted the servant said she found this note near one of the barrels. It looks like Qunari writing.
Let me see. I picked some up from the Iron Bull, though I'm told my accent is atrocious.
Atrocious.
These are orders for positioning the Gatlock in the palace. When duty has been performed, report to the Vidisala through the mirror marked by a bookcase.
Mirror marked by a bookcase. I'm on my way.
Good. While you do that, I will have agents locate the Gatlock barrels and remove them safely. I will also send word to my foreign contacts. We must see where else this dragon could strike.
Where this dragon could strike. Let's be honest, the dragon's breath is actually just a bunch of bombs. That their mages can detonate remotely.
Thank you.
Oh. Cool. It crashed. I walk through the mirror, and the game go... Nobody can handle the Inquisition. You know what else? You never expect the Inquisition. Who? Always expect the unexpected. Except for me crashing and breaking games is not unexpected. It is totally expected and anticipated. And actually factored in to every stream. Hey, didn't crash this time. Nice. Ah, there we go. It's like, okay, game.
What's that?
So that's how the Kunari moved the paths.
It's old. The stones remember different ways to be, and it asks them to change.
Oh look! More demons for us to clean out!
That's how Lucius and Krobus sit sometimes. Krobus mostly when he's licking his butt. Nope. You already said it was cute. You can't take it back. Once you pop, the fun don't stop.
An alluvion marked by a bookshelf. This should be it.
Right. Let's get some answers from the Vidasala.
Is this some sort of old elven library?
It definitely saw a massive magical backlash some time ago.
Let's hope we can track down the Vidasala in all this.
Visitors, patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
What are you?
I am study. I am a learning thirst. Come, know what has not been lost. New words, new stories. The Kunari would not approach, but we learned their words as well. If you wish to exchange knowledge, they congregate by the lower gate.
What did the old elves use this place for?
This is the Virtirthara, the living knowledge of the Empire.
Virtirthara.
The libraries of every city, the wisdom of every court. A connecting place whose paths are in disarray.
What put this place into disarray?
The Virtirthara was made with world and fade. When they sundered, so did we. Paths broke, knowledge fragmented, many were trapped. I preserve their last words.
What were these old elves' last words?
What happened? Where are the paths? Where are the paths? God
Well, that's
save me. The
morbid.
fall is gone. Do not let me fall. Do not let me... On this spot, that is all.
Ah.
I'm looking for a Kunari named Vidasala. Do you know what she wants here?
Vidasala, yes. She uses scholars and mages for study. They fear this place, but they seek to know the Veil.
What does Vidasala want to know about the Veil?
I regret I do not have more information. I am sundered from myself. If you discover another one of me nearer the Kunari, I may know more. Kindly give it my greetings. I have not thought with myself for some time.
There must be thousands of years of history here. There must be so much you can teach us.
I will try to recall, honored patron, but there are gaps, breaks. Greetings, laughter, Ema Enasal, forms out of air, light, memories. And yet there are so many broken parts at every... Missing.
Stop, please, stop. You don't need to hurt yourself.
Yes, Wisdom from compassion. Yes, I will stop. Apologies. I knew all once. We knew. With the break, only fragments or knowledge new since the fall.
We'll be going.
Know this. An unknown person, not of the Kunari,
recently woke the librarians.
An unknown person. Could this be our agent of Fen'Harel?
The librarians facilitated learning before the fracture, before the fall. Now, beware them. They are unwell.
Unwell!
There, Kunari. On that upside-down island.
Shivering, wide awake, watching for demons. This isn't home. This isn't home at all.
That repaired some steps. Let's look around for more. The inverted alluvion must lead to the Kunari.
Did you notice? Your anchor is flaring up near magic. Elven magic.
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. Tell us if it gets worse.
Kunari are dead, but there's not a mark on them.
Wide eyes, and that look on their faces. I'd almost say they were scared to death.
Have you ever been scared to death?
Welcome. Listen to the last words of those who lived past the fall. How could the dread wolf cast a veil between the world that wakes and the world that dreams? The Evenuris will send people. They will save us. When have you last heard from the gods? When the veil came down, they went silent. What is this veil? What has Fen'Harel done?
Are these records saying Fen'Harel created the veil between our world and the Fade?
If it's true, that means the Fade and the waking world were once one and the same.
Yes.
This looks like technical notes. What did the Kunari come here to learn?
I recognize some formulas. The Kunari are trying to prove theoretical magic of some kind.
Requires Veilfire. I'm a wizard! Are they expecting me to get Veilfire for this? Hold up.
These blocks are heading toward that upside-down illusion.
Why are these stairs going where we want them to?
It's a place of learning. Maybe this Vir-Dathara is helping us find what we need.
Anchor again. Are you all right?
The pain stopped.
The magic here wakes it. Familiar, strong, ripping apart again, all again.
Dead Kunari with terrified expressions.
Welcome, and listen to the last words of those who walked this place. If we get out of here, I will end Fen-Haral. After he held back the sky to imprison the gods, the dread wolf disappeared. Lies. We must tear down the veil, the cities, the pathways. Without magic, they're crumbling. You're wasting your time. Fen'Haral's veil has turned our empire to ruins.
So, the ancient elven empire collapsed because the veil weakened magic.
Like damming a river. Rely on it for water all your life. What happens when it disappears?
Do you realize what this means? What this place is? The actual history of the elves could change everything.
Dorian, you're not even next to us. You're invisible in a corner. Again.
Look at this place. Now that we have so many samples, how hard would it be to build Illuvians of our own?
Mirrors to places that mirror what you've seen in those places.
Is that approval? Hard to tell with you.
You want to bring some good, a piece of the past that aches to think it's lost.
After these past few years, it would just be good to create something magical that is also helpful for a change.
Trust you to think of something like this when you're trying to help.
Come now. We could visit each other on a whim. Think how much fun life would be if I were always a step away.
I don't think I've the strength.
If they're gonna stuff me into politics, I've got to have some fun on the side.
Some fun on the side.
That should be enough stairs. Let's see if we can reach the inverted Illuvian now. They're the librarians.
Hello.
Hello.
Survivor of the breach. Herald of change. Hero of the South.
The Vidasala, I presume.
After fulfilling your purpose at the breach, it is astonishing to hear you still walked free among your people. Your duty is done, Inquisitor. It is time to end your magic.
It's not too late to put our weapons down and talk.
There's no need to pretend that you're blind to what you've begun. I am no stranger to catastrophe, but this chaos in the South defies comprehension. The Qun left your people to curb your own magic. You've amply proven we should have stepped in long ago.
Is that what Dragon's Breath is for? Murdering our heads of state just to control our magic?
Do you believe closing the breach solved everything? That its consequences stopped there? The day we saw the breach, the Qun decided its action. We would remove your leaders and spare those who toil. This agent of Fen'Harel has disrupted everything. Lives that were to be spared, lost for him.
Who is this agent? Why do you think they work for the Inquisition?
Kill the Inquisitor, then follow me to the Darvarad.
The Darvarad.
No wonder the Qunari translated notes into our language. It was for their non-Qunari spies. These are Vidasala's papers. She brought mages here to research strengthening the veil. It explains why the Qunari thought it was worth camping here.
Visitors, patrons, welcome. The halls are open.
Can you tell me where a Qunari called Vidasala went?
Yes, we heard much, although she fooled herself into thinking we could not hear. Take a keystone to the Darvarad. I will join you there soon and take stock of our remaining Gatlock powder.
I found a keystone with one of the Kunari.
Yes, and you need words for their key. Maras Nira. It glows. It will open the way to the Davarad. May you find
the
what you
Davarad.
seek. In coming here, you strengthen the path. I can now raise one, if you wish to go.
You've been very helpful.
Was what the Elven called me. One who guides seekers of knowledge true. I was connection. One city could read the records of another. One Elven feel the memories of another. When the veil fell upon us, I marked the end of all they knew.
We've got to find the Starbarad and corner Vidasala there.
When I traveled alone, I'd fight bandits, some drunk chevaliers.
Chevaliers.
Back with the Inquisition, and a moment later we're battling secret Canary assassins in a dream library.
Any regrets, Rainier?
I wouldn't have missed this for anything.
Hell yeah.
I'm glad you're here, Tom.
Greetings. We'll be going now.
Gotta go fast.
Your agents confirm there are Gatlock battles in Denerim's palace?
Yes, and in Val Royeaux and across the Free Marches. The Winter Palace is not the only target.
The Canary are one order from destroying every noble house in the known world.
Oh, there is a bright side. Warning the ambassadors will remind them of the Inquisition's value.
Not when the Inquisition is responsible for that threat.
This is our fault.
Fault? No. But our responsibility.
How did it happen?
The elven servant handling the barrels confessed to working for the Canary.
But the servant was Orlesian. That implicates Orlais, not us.
But the barrels arrived at the Winter Palace on the Inquisition supply manifest.
How are we supposed to fight a war when we can't even trust our own people?
Do you know who got the barrels onto the Inquisition manifest?
Yes, several of the Inquisition's elven workers have gone missing. I had their backgrounds checked. They joined the Inquisition after fleeing the chaos in Kirkwall.
I remember when Kirkwall was at its worst. Many of the city's elves converted to the Qun, trying to find a better life.
And the Canary turned them into spies.
The Inquisition stopped Corypheus and saved the world. We can't let an outside threat change who we are.
I fought to protect the Inquisition in this exalted council. And for what? So we could deceive and threaten those we claimed to protect?
Once we locate the spies...
This isn't about the spies. You hid the Kunari body. You've all but seized control of the Winter Palace.
We did what was right, not what was politically convenient.
Do you know what this has cost us with Orlais and Ferelden? They are planning to dismantle us as we speak. And perhaps they are right.
So, it's been getting worse. I don't know why. I don't know how to stop it. I don't know how much time I've got left. What I do know is that the Kunari need to be stopped. So I need to get to the Davarad while I can still fight.
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Would you like us to inform the Exalted Council of the danger?
Yes. If we fail, the Exalted Council needs to know what happened.
I will inform them personally.
Leliana, I can...
No, your job is hard enough already. This is my responsibility.
I'll have guards ready at the Alluvion, in case the Kunari attack the palace.
Make a watch over you.
Wow, that, like, was such a fast cut. Just instant. Ooh, piece of candy. Hey, hey, hey.
Your hand hurts. It's pulling you apart.
We all knew this was probably our last time out together. Let's make it a good one.
We helped, all of us. I won't forget.
Enjoy me while you can. I expect you'll all miss me terribly later.
One more fight then. Let's finish this.
The Davarad. All right, everyone.
All right, everyone.
So this is the Davarad.
Look at this. It's an Alluvian graveyard.
Where did the Kunari get all these? How long have they been studying Alluvians? The sooner we stop this invasion plan, the better. We should hurry. Here they come.
You can't hurt me!
Yeah, you tell him, Cole. You can't hurt me, but I can hurt me.
Guards on patrol. If we take them out one at a time, we might avoid raising the alarm.
We're stealthy. Because remember, if they're dead, they can't raise the alarm.
Red lyrium. Do the Kunari have any idea what they're dealing with?
The song is different, but the pieces fit together.
Is that an astrarium? How did the Kunari move it here?
Maker's breath. Do they even know what half these things do?
No.
You know, I'll bet I could do that.
It would have been great if they had a Mass Effect Easter egg in here. In Mass Effect 2, there's a Dragon Age 1 Origins reference. You burgle some rich dude's house, and
it didn't work.
You find in his basement a
Nothing.
a statue of an ogre. From Origins. Not like the ogre drawings from, or the ogre designs in 2 or even Inquisition. It's a nice little Easter egg.
quite the door. Let's go.
Can you walk? We better move faster.
Can you walk?
Look at all this. The Canary text is gibberish, but it looks a great deal like they're cataloging artifacts. How many ruins must they have found to produce so much? What are they doing with it?
Morrigan said the key to an Illuvian could be anything, including knowledge or power. So they're stockpiling both. That's how they got the keystone and opened so many of the Illuvians we've seen.
So they could also have other artifacts. Magical traps. Or elven weapons.
Aye.
I could do that.
Oh, good. Oh, a dragon. Wonderful.
Dragon's breath is an actual dragon?
Tethar! Bars!
Inquisition! Nira Tasiasara! Nirabas Adim Kata! You have come far enough, Inquisitor. No more.
Too dangerous. We can't let the Canary keep it.
She's scared. She doesn't want to be here. They hurt her.
Francois! Kerasal!
The gate is ready. Now we have to clear a path.
How do I break this out of the way? That's how. That's easy.
Now we just need to open the gate.
Yay!
Hashara! Dear Inquisitor, you have such little time left. You must finally see the truth. Elven magic already tore the sky apart. If the agents of Fen-Harel are not stopped, you will shatter the world as well.
The Inquisition has nothing to do with these agents.
Come, Inquisitor. I am the eyes and ears of the Qunari people. Do you think you can deceive me? You would have died from the mark on your hand, but for the help of one of their chief agents. The same agent who helped seal the breach, who led you to Skyhold, who gave Corypheus the orb, then founded the Inquisition. Solus, agent of Fen-Harel.
Solus wanted that orb. If the agents of Fen-Harel gave it to Corypheus, he couldn't be one.
Or perhaps he was tasked with removing the evidence of his group's interference. Solus tricked us all. He pushed a dying Qunari into the Winter Palace to lure you into opposing us. Without him, we could have brought the South peace and wisdom along the gentle path. Now we must take the way of blades. Panahedon, Inquisitor. If it is any consolation, Solus will not outlive you.
Whatever else, Solus was one of us. I won't leave him for Vidasala.
The Vidasala can't be far.
Up there!
It's going to... Everyone back!
That can't be healthy. Perhaps Solus can help.
Solus doesn't want to hurt people. He isn't that kind of wolf. The Canary don't see.
That kind of wolf.
That must be where Solus is.
There! He can't be far from her, or it hurts him.
Shrine of that dread wolf. Faye.
He's coming to stop us!
More coming.
Following orders.
You will not leave here, Inquisitor. Antam, Ibrata Ladi!
To battle!
Tee.
Time to finish this.
You are dead, Inquisitor. Your soul is dust.
Are you guys no longer in my party? Story time!
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Maraskata!
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Qunari to trouble me no further.
Solus.
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
The Qunari were trying to kill you. I wanted to get here first.
I know. They sought an agent of Fen'Harel. I am no one's agent but my own. I fear that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Qunari believe.
You're Fen'Harel.
I was Solus first. Fen'Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
The Dalish legends about the evil trickster god are wrong. I saw the truth in the crossroads.
You saw another story, written in desperation to give me more credit than I ever deserved.
You were a hero, Solus.
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen'Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via Dethara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. The Elven legends of immortality, all true. It was not the arrival of humans that caused them to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves, even themselves.
The Evanurus were elven mages. How did they come to be remembered as gods?
Slowly. It started with a war. War breeds fear. Fear breeds a desire for simplicity. Good and evil, right and wrong, chains of command. After the war ended, generals became respected elders, then kings, finally gods. The Evanurus.
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythal, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
You said that the elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanuris.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanuris down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the Elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You have always shown a thoughtfulness I respected. It would be too easy to tell you too much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this. But the return of my people means the end of yours. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
You gave your orb to Corypheus?
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Tevinter Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solus.
Thank you. You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you?
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
Whatever your reasons, we couldn't have defeated Corypheus without you.
Your doubts are misplaced. Everything you accomplished, you earned.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization, and now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
Do you know how I discovered the Qunari plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep? The Qunari spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Qunari bot? Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel? Mine.
Why bother disrupting the Qunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
You have shown me that there is value in this world, Inquisitor. I take no joy in what I must do. Until that day comes, I would see those recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Why?
Because I am not a monster. If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort. In any event, it is done.
I guess we owe you for that one too.
I hope it gives your people some final peace.
You control the Illuvians now?
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, The Alluvians are now mine.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes, I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time. The mark will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
You don't need to destroy this world. I'll prove it to you.
I would treasure the chance to be wrong once again, my friend. Take my hand. I'm sorry. Live well, while time remains.
Perfect timing, too.
Something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Canary.
Yes,
good job,
Sodas
cutscene.
provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Canary spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, you would not be alive to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
You all know what this is? A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. You're right, Altegan, we are dangerous. We've been deceived and we've made mistakes. You're right as well, Duke Cyril. These are the growing pains of a young organization in need of guidance. But you would both have the Inquisition bow to your agenda, and that is precisely what we cannot do. The Inquisition will act as Divine Victoria's personal honor guard. Answering directly to her, we will transition from a military force into a peacekeeping organization. My own adventuring days may be done, but the Inquisition and its mission will continue.
Storms in, throws the book down, storms out. That's the way to do it. Yeah, the cutscene was terrible. It didn't show your arm falling off, by the way. Varric giving her his smut that he wrote. What a terrible blurry picture. The fuck? Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. And it gives you a rundown of what happens, like the end of every Dragon Age. Yeah, giving up their duties. Canary retreated, blah, blah, blah. Focus on Tevinter. It just kind of tells you what every single member of your party ended up doing. Many people tried to assassinate Liliana, of course. Ignores everything from Starkhaven, of course. Cole went to the Fade. So yeah, I'm curious why they changed the title for the 4th game. Because it was going to be called Dreadwolf in direct connection to the fact that it's supposed to be about Solus. But I don't actually know what it's about. Still, thankfully, I've gotten 0 spoilers.
My agents have found nothing. With the Illuvians, he could be anywhere.
Maintaining the Inquisition, even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the Dreadwolf.
But also gives us the strength to respond.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself. If we can.
Pointing exactly where we need to go, which is where we take place in Veilguard. Which I guess the name Veilguard makes sense because you're guarding the veil from being torn asunder, which is exactly what Solus wants. So, well, perfect timing, I guess. So, anyway, that is going to be it for us today. We will start Veilguard Thursday. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.